everybody! Today I thought I'd make a video to share with you 10 things that you don't know about me. Here we go. Number 1. The sound of ice gives me major goosebumps. I hate it. It's like, you know when people hate the sound of nails on a chalkboard? I hate the sound of ice. Whether it's moving things around in the freezer or even watching somebody eat a popsicle, I know it's weird. It just gives me major goosebumps and I hate it. Ugh. Number 2, I have life-threatening allergies to peanuts and tree nuts. Basically, if I eat anything containing even the smallest amounts of peanuts or tree nuts, I will go into anaphylactic shock, I'll get hives, my throat will close, I will swell up, and I'll stop breathing. I've known since I was about 2 years old, and I actually used to be allergic to eggs and fish and shellfish as well. So I've always carried an EpiPen with me, I've always worn a little medical alert bracelet, and when I was a kid I used to wear a fanny pack all the time. Hopefully one day I'll grow out of it. It's just always been a part of my life. Number 3. I don't know if some of you may have noticed this or not, but one of my pupils actually isn't round. I don't know if you can tell from this far away, but my right pupil actually isn't round. It's kind of smudged. But I can still see fine, and the doctors don't really understand why. So I guess that makes me pretty special. Let's see if you can see it close up. Will this focus? Number 4. My nickname growing up was Poop. Poop. To this day, I still don't know why, but my friends in school called me Poop. I don't know why they called me that. It was just a fun nickname that they gave me, but for a few years in elementary school, I was Poop. Number 5. I've been on The Ellen Show. A few years ago, one of my best friends was on tour in the States, and one of her stops was LA. So I flew out to see her, and we got tickets to The Ellen Show. So we were just in the audience, of course, but we sat about 3 rows up, so we were pretty close, and it was so much fun. It went by really fast, but it was a really cool experience. Number 6. I am terrified of wasps. When I was a kid, I was playing at a park. I think I was about 3 years old, and I guess I got a little bit too close to a nest, and a swarm of wasps stung me all over. And now I am scarred for life. So now I'm terrified of wasps, and if a wasp comes near me, I freak out, I scream, I run away. And if somebody close by tries to swat it, I attack them. The reason being that wasps get angry if you try to swat them, and then they sting, and I don't want to get stung, so that's that. Number 7. I was actually in a movie with Jennifer Lawrence. So Jen was in House at the End of the Street, which actually shot in my hometown of Ottawa back in 2010, I think. And my friend Matt and I got to be background performers in the movie. I mean, this was before Hunger Games, before all that, so she wasn't a household name at that point, but it's really cool to be able to look back and say that I was in a movie with Jennifer Lawrence. Number 8. When I was in grade 7, so I think I was about, how old are you in grade 7? 12 years old? Yeah, I think I was about 12 years old. For about a year and a half, I wore headgear. So I wore braces, and this was before I wore braces to set my jaw in the right spot or something like that. So every night I had to strap on some good old headgear. I have some pictures. Yeah. Maybe we'll save those for another time. Number 9. I've performed in Disney World. When I was 8 years old, the singing school that I went to planned a trip to Florida, and we got to sing at Disney World. I think there were about 10 of us total. We got to do a few shows at Magic Kingdom, a couple shows at SeaWorld, and then a few other places. And it was so much fun. Definitely something I will never forget. Number 10. I love puzzles. And I don't mean jigsaw puzzles per se, but I love Sudoku and Rubik's Cubes. And it just so happens that I have a Rubik's Cube with me. Whoa. So I thought it would be a good time to solve it. Go. Da-da-da-da. And there you have it. 10 things that you probably didn't know about me. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please click that subscribe button below, and I will see you next time.